Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka was born on December 24, 1953, in Mwingi District, which is today part of Kitui County in Kenya's eastern region. He hails from the Kamba community, one of Kenya's major ethnic groups. He was born into a humble, God-fearing family. His father, Peter Musyoka Mairu, was a respected local leader and farmer, while his mother, Agnes Musyoka, was known for her strong Christian faith and community service. Growing up in a rural environment characterized by hardship and communal interdependence, Kalonzo learned early the values of discipline, faith, hard work, and integrity, principles that would later define his political and personal life. The young Kalonzo was a curious and bright student who showed leadership qualities from an early age. His upbringing in a family that valued education and faith molded him into a deeply spiritual and service-oriented individual. Kalonzo began his education at Kayawango Primary School in Mwingi before proceeding to Kitui High School, where he completed his O-level studies. He later attended Meru High School for his A-levels. In school, he was not only an outstanding student but also a committed leader, often taking up responsibilities in student organizations. His leadership skills, coupled with a calm and respectful demeanor, earned him admiration from both teachers and peers. After high school, Kalonzo enrolled at the University of Nairobi, where he pursued a Bachelor of Law (LLB) degree. His time at the university exposed him to Kenya's political debates of the 1970s, an era marked by calls for reform, national unity, and post-independence economic development. After earning his degree, he proceeded to the Kenya School of Law, where he completed his professional legal training and was later admitted to the bar as an advocate of the High Court of Kenya. Kalonzo also pursued further studies in diplomacy and international relations, attending Mediterranean Institute of Management in Cyprus, where he specialized in diplomacy and negotiation, training that later defined his political and diplomatic career. Before joining active politics, Kalonzo briefly worked in legal practice, where he gained valuable experience in law, public administration, and human rights advocacy. His entry into politics came in 1985, when he contested and won a by-election for the Kitui North parliamentary seat, now Mwingi North. He ran on a Kenya African National Union (KANU) ticket, which was the ruling party under President Daniel Arap Moi. His victory marked the beginning of a long and distinguished career in public service. As one of the youngest MPs at the time, Kalonzo was quickly recognized for his eloquence, intellect, and moderation. President Moi appointed him as an assistant minister, first in the Ministry of Works, Housing, and Physical Planning, then later in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. His performance in these roles marked him as one of the emerging technocrats of his generation. Kalonzo's leadership and commitment to public service saw him steadily rise through the ranks in government. In 1988, he was appointed Minister for Foreign Affairs, a position he held for nearly a decade, making him one of Kenya's longest-serving foreign ministers. During his tenure, Kalonzo played a key role in regional diplomacy, peace-building, and international representation. He participated in peace negotiations in the Somalia and Sudan conflicts, and he represented Kenya in numerous global forums, earning recognition for his diplomatic skill and ability to build consensus. In 1993, after Kenya's reintroduction of multi-party politics, Kalonzo continued to serve in President Moi's cabinet, holding various portfolios, including Minister for Education and Human Resource Development, Minister for Tourism and Information, and Minister for Environment and Natural Resources. In each ministry, he was known for his discipline, attention to detail, and collaborative approach to leadership. As Education Minister, for instance, he championed curriculum review and expansion of secondary education access in rural Kenya. One of the most significant moments in Kalonzo Musyoka's political career came after the 2007 general elections, one of Kenya's most disputed and violent elections in history. At the time, Kalonzo had broken ranks with the Orange Democratic Movement, ODM, and contested the presidency under his own party, the ODM Kenya, finishing third behind Mwai Kibaki and Raila Odinga. Following the outbreak of post-election violence, Kalonzo accepted to serve as vice president in President Mwai Kibaki's government on January 8, 2008. His appointment was seen as a stabilizing move during one of Kenya's most turbulent political periods. As vice president, Kalonzo also served as Minister for Home Affairs, overseeing critical national functions, including internal security, correctional services, and coordination of government operations. He later became a key player in the Grand Coalition government formed in 2008, which brought together President Kibaki and Prime Minister Raila Odinga following mediation led by Kofi Annan. Kalonzo's calm temperament and experience in negotiation helped foster relative stability in the fragile coalition. After serving as vice president, Kalonzo continued to consolidate his political base through his party, the Wiper Democratic Movement, Kenya, WDM-K, previously known as ODM Kenya. In the 2013 general election, Kalonzo joined forces with Raila Odinga in the Coalition for Reforms and Democracy, CORD, serving as Raila's running mate. The duo lost to Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto of the Jubilee Alliance. In 2017, he again teamed up with Raila under the National Super Alliance, NASA, serving as deputy principal in the coalition. Though NASA performed strongly in the elections, they were eventually defeated in the repeat election following a Supreme Court annulment of the initial poll. Through these alliances, Kalonzo established himself as one of Kenya's enduring political figures, respected for his loyalty, diplomatic finesse, and capacity for coalition building. Beyond politics, Kalonzo has played an active role in regional diplomacy and peace building. In 2020, President Uhuru Kenyatta appointed him special envoy to South Sudan, where he worked on facilitating peace efforts between rival factions and supporting implementation of the peace agreement. This appointment underscored his reputation as one of East Africa's most trusted diplomats, often sought after for his balanced approach, listening skills, and non-confrontational nature. During the 2022 general elections, Kalonzo once again aligned with Raila Odinga under the Azimio la Umoja, One Kenya coalition, bringing his Wiper party and a strong support base from the eastern region into the alliance. He was a key figure in the coalition's campaign and served as one of its co-principals, often acting as a mediator and strategist within the alliance. Although the Azimio coalition lost to William Ruto's Kenya Kwanza, Kalonzo continued to maintain a significant influence in national politics, positioning himself as a senior statesman and a key voice for opposition unity. Kalonzo Musyoka is widely admired for his measured, diplomatic, and non-confrontational leadership style. His calm personality and deep Christian faith have earned him the nickname the Gentleman of Kenyan politics. He is known for avoiding divisive rhetoric and instead advocating for dialogue, reconciliation, and peaceful coexistence. Even his critics acknowledge his composure and ability to navigate complex political situations without resorting to hostility. Kalonzo's political philosophy revolves around servant leadership, faith in God, and the unity of Kenya's diverse communities. He often emphasizes integrity and moral values in public service, a rarity in Kenya's often contentious political environment. Kalonzo Musyoka is married to Pauline Musyoka, a devout Christian and community worker. The couple has 4 children. His family plays an important role in his life, and he often attributes his moral grounding and resilience to his wife's support and prayers. A committed Christian, Kalonzo is an active member of the African Inland Church (AIC) and has frequently spoken at national prayer breakfasts and church events. He is also an author, having published his autobiography, Against All Odds, which chronicles his personal journey, challenges, and political experiences. Outside politics, he enjoys reading, traveling, and spending time in his rural home in Mwingi, where he supports local development and education initiatives. Over 4 decades in public service, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka has cemented his place as one of Kenya's most experienced, diplomatic, and steady leaders. His legacy lies not only in the positions he has held, from foreign minister to vice president, but also in his unwavering commitment to peace, unity, and service. He has been a key player in shaping Kenya's democratic evolution, from the single-party era to multi-party politics and beyond. Kalonzo's contribution to regional peace building in Sudan, South Sudan, and Somalia, as well as his advocacy for nonviolence and dialogue, have earned him respect both locally and internationally. While his presidential ambitions remain unfulfilled, his influence continues to shape Kenya's political landscape. Many view him as a stabilizing force, a statesman who prioritizes the nation's unity above partisan gain. Leadership in Kenyan politics. From humble beginnings in rural Kitui to the pinnacle of national leadership as vice president, his journey reflects dedication, faith, and service to the people. In a political environment often marked by polarization, Kalonzo stands out as a voice of moderation, reconciliation, and faith-based leadership, a true statesman whose career continues to inspire generations of Kenyan leaders to lead with humility, integrity, and vision. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more.